I need to level up. That's what I desire. We're just shy, man. 26. Let me sell something. Sell. I need to sell out. 2 mold. Should be plenty.
Welcome. Very well.
There. 27 strength.
Farewell.
I do need to get rid of this insight, so let's spend some of it. 38's kind of a lot. I guess we'll buy 3 lead elixirs. And we'll buy 3 fire paper, 1 bolt paper. And I think that's enough. So this dungeon is the first one that has 4 layers instead of 3. And the 3rd layer boss is actually Rom. So whenever you see these spiders, the Rom spiders, whenever you see those in a dungeon, Rom will be a boss. Ugh. Where's the summoning woman? Ah, there she is. Ran right by her. And then you can also summon Madman Waller. I don't know why his summon sign's blue, but there he is. And I actually haven't been summoning anyone lately, so let's summon Waller. Why not? He uses the Amygdala arm. There he is. The Mad Lad. Oh shoot, I thought that was gonna be a parry. Ooh. Okay. Ah. Everything was in my way. Never summon help. Okay. Probably not a good idea to get... Okay, she fell. Preoccupied fighting one enemy in a group of big ton of enemies. Stupid little Rom spider. Why do you do so much damage? Why do the little Rom spiders do so much damage? They also drop insight if you need to farm for insight. Let's go this way. Usually when there's enemies, that's usually the direction you want to go. Yep. Deactivate trap. Ah, shotgun watcher. Do you have a good item for me? A striking gem. Interesting. Striking gems increase your weapon's fully charged R2s. I know you're there. You cannot fool me. Do you know how many hours I have in this game? Okay. That's what happens to me, I guess. It doesn't really matter how many hours you have in the game. The game will find new ways to screw you. Oh, it's getting late. Oh, this is the cursed room. We go incognito. Here we are. Yes. We gotta use big brain strats, ladies and gentlemen. Ow. That's usually a one-shot. At depth 5 FRC, get that health back. Is this the 4 bloods that I need? What is in here? Nope, useless tomb mold. Last bold hunter mark. I need to buy more of those. And as you might have guessed, the next boss is going to be Rom. Because I pretty much told you. Romulus. I think Chalice Dungeon Rom is harder. If you want, you can summon Oleg for help. But I don't think that any NPC makes Rom easier. NPCs always make Rom harder. Let's do this. Strategy is still the same as before. Kill the baby Roms. What are you doing all by yourself? See here. One last baby Rom. Baby Roms. And now we are going to karate chop Rom's head. Her head's softer than usual. I wonder why that's the case. Let's see, let's use some fire paper. Not as much damage as I'd wanted. Ooh, almost death. And I'm caught on a corner. There's really no escaping that if you find yourself in that predicament. You just gotta let her hit you. Hopefully you have enough health to live. And then if she summons the meteorites, you just gotta run. She's not going easy on me. Whoa, how did I not get hit there? This is not easy, by the way. This just takes a lot of time and effort, practice. She's shooting meteors at me. If you can, it might be worthwhile killing some of the small ROM spiders. She's summoning two at the same time. Yeah, she is like really trying to kill me. This is unusual. No. No. Don't screw me at the end. You can screw me at the beginning, just not at the end. I've already wasted the supplies. Whew. That was a rough ROM fight. Whatever, we'll light the lamp. But I fought ROM a lot. Nice. Alright, so now we're ready for layer 4. I usually just make a mad dash through this layer. Because I'm just so tired, I just want to be done with it. Locked? Oh, I'm an idiot. I need to actually go through the layer first before I run to the boss. Okay. Is this Olek? Yes. Can you summon Waller for the last boss fight? Okay, there's the guy. Thick cold blood. I say that a lot. The reason I say that is because Prod said it once, and it stuck with me. Big swing. So before we fight the boss, I do want to explore more of this area because I'm worried that I'm not going to have enough Chalice dungeon ritual materials to do the next one. Ooh. Evil hounds. Alright, let's fight. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be a boss. Distract the doggos. The hounds. They're so bad. It's bad enough that they breathe fire, but they also are really masters of roll catching. Oh, and look at spiders. Spider, while you're running away from dogs, they put spiders here to greet you. To pinch you off between you and the... Watch this guy, he's gonna die from spiders. Nope. Fun times at Ridgemont High. It's actually fast times at Ridgemont High. But I said fun times. I saw that movie once. It's the worst movie I've ever seen. I can't believe people liked it at the time. Because it was like a popular movie back in the 80s. I know it was definitely the 80s. It's probably like mid-80s. But that movie was so bad. I hated it. I hated every moment of it. I don't think I watched it all the way through. I think I watched like the first third, and then I quit watching it, and then I was like, well, I'm not sure. I didn't know if I wanted to finish it, and I was like, you know what? I made it this far. I might as well watch it. Okay, where's this woman at? She's back up there. So I decided to watch it, and it didn't get any better. I've seen some pretty bad movies, but that one in particular was the one that I've never really gotten angry at a movie before, but that movie made me made me angry. And I can't really explain why. I didn't really understand the characters' motivations for like why they were doing, like the one character played by Jennifer Jason Leigh in the movie. She plays the main character. I think she's the main character. Her character in particular made me the most angry because she made just one incredibly stupid decision after another, and it never got any better. And she was supposed, and I kind of like started watching the movie thinking like she was this particular thing, like she was one thing, and then as the movie, it was just like they took a beloved character and they just decided to drag the character through the mud for an hour and 30 minutes or however long the movie is. And that's what irritated me the most. I started watching the movie, I saw Jennifer Jason Leigh, and I was like, okay, I like this character. And then they just character assassination, and then at the end of the movie I hated her. And then there was Sean Penn's character in the movie where he played that idiot blonde guy, and his character was just an idiot. I can't tolerate stupid characters. I want to see what's down here. That reminds me of The Office, what they did with Ed Helms' character. They just, again, character assassination with him. They just drug him through the mud. He did not deserve that. Ah, you thought you were going to get me, didn't you? They might still get me, though. And I know I've mentioned this many times before on my channel. What are you doing over here? Just one lone merciless watcher. Hold on, you may not be alone. But I've mentioned The Last of Us Part 2 on my channel a lot. That was another example of character assassination, except instead of doing it with one character, they did it with every character. Don't you dare look at me. Don't worry, I won't. I mean, they took Ellie and they just made her completely unlikable. Just wasn't the same character at all. Man, another side area? There's no reason for Dina to be with Ellie in that game. Like, Dina's a good person, but then Ellie is like just a piece of crap. And then Tommy, he's also a piece of crap. They turned him there. And then they like tried to kill Tommy like twice in the game. And he's still, okay, spoiler alert, but the game's been out for about 2 years now. But even at the end of the game, he's still alive, and I was just so mad at that. I was like, why did you kill him twice? If you were just gonna bring him back at the end. This is like soap opera crap. And then in the case of Joel, that was literal character assassination because they killed him. Which, you know, I'm okay with. I mean, I don't really want to see Joel die, especially the way they did him. But I'm okay with it as long as, like, it serves a purpose. A grander purpose. But the execution was just pitiful. No pun intended. And then any character that was remotely likable ended up dying. It's like I don't even understand what the purpose is anymore. Someone at Naughty Dog needed to tell Druckmann that this was not a good idea. How to kill your own franchise. Except they killed it in one of the most unique ways that you can possibly kill your own franchise. Like in the case of Cyberpunk, it wasn't a franchise, but any chance of a franchise that I don't understand they were going to have, they killed when they released what they released on day one. You remember when Cyberpunk came out, like how much of a train wreck it was? Now I think they did fix those problems that they were having. But on day one, I'm talking about day one, people were furious at CD Projekt Red for releasing that turd sandwich that they released. As they should have been, because it wasn't finished. Look at people putting messages right at the treasure chest. I wouldn't have it any other way. It ain't Soulsborne unless people are being dicks to one another. Oh, I'm getting furious. I'm getting angry. I'm cooling down though. He might drop me a good item. Although he's being annoying. Thank you for the sage wrist. You stay right there. Oh, my neck hurts. Yeah, whatever. So the point I'm trying to make is that CD Projekt Red killed their franchise before it began when they released a game that wasn't finished. But not only was it not finished, it was like not even working properly. So people ended up spending like $60 or $70 on like some real trash. And that's one way to kill it. Another way is just to spit in the face of your fans, which is what Naughty Dog did. Which includes me, because I was a big Naughty Dog fan. I played Naughty Dog games before the Souls games. Ow. Aw. The Defiled Chalice. The infamous Depth 4 Pthumeru Defiled Chalice. That separates the boys from the men, which we're not going to be able to do because we need certain items that we can't get right now. Okay, I think that pretty much wraps it up. We don't need 100,000 souls, holy moly. Just make sure that I'm prepared for next time I pick this game up. .30 strength, and I need about 2,000 more to get another level, so let's do that. Let me sell 2 of these for good measure. And I'll put it into Blood Tinge. So now we're at level 70. Alright, that concludes it for this installment. We finished Depth 3. Pthumeru. We still need to do the Hintertomb Chalice. We still need to do the DLC. So I think when we pick up this next time, we'll probably do Yahar'gul a little bit, maybe. We'll see. Thank you for watching, and can tune in tomorrow for the next installment. Goodbye.